In version 4.2, the horrifying prophecy of Fontaine will arrive with Furena's dramatic act, a gigantic whale as the new weekly boss battle, as well as new story and map expansions that are coming with a lot of smaller things. Furina steps in as a Hydro one-hand sword user, and her entire playstyle looks like as if she's performing, which fits her character really well. As expected from an Archon, she has some unique skills. She is summoning 3 Hydro creatures, which are a seahorse, a crab, and the octopus that will remain on the field. And if Furina is using the Uxia energy, they will attack the closest opponents, dealing Hydro damage. Depending on which Archie alignment she's currently using, the skill will function a bit differently. Furina can change the energy alignment to Pneuma with her charge attack, and that changes her outfit and also summons the Singer of Many Waters, which then will heal your active characters instead of doing damage. Her burst does some close AoE Hydro damage and then leaves your screen with this bubble effect. While this effect is active, she will collect fanfare points when your characters lose or gain HP, so basically whenever they get damaged or get healed, she will stack more fanfare points. And this will give your party a massive damage buff and a passive healing bonus increase. While her skill is active, she can also walk on water, which just is a nice bonus. And the next character is Charlotte. She's a 4-star Cryo Catalyst user and basically another Cryo healer. Her camera is used for her combat skills, and this looks super fun and awesome to use. Her skill will mark the opponents with a Cryo effect, and in that time it will deal damage to them, but if you hold her skill, it is doing some focus damage instead, which is kinda doing a charge attack. The burst will do some Cryo AoE damage and also heals your party members. In phase 1, we will have Furina and Baishu as the first banner, which will also feature Charlotte. And Furina's signature weapon, the Splendor of Tranquil Waters, will also be available there. Phase 2 will then give us Sino and Ayato. Now, to the story, I don't want to say too much, but all the drama from the Archon quests that was building up so far from 4.0 and 4.1 is absolutely reaching its climax. Most importantly, Furina will face her death sentence. We get a ton of dramatic moments with Furina and Novelat, and even Skirk, the person related to Child, will appear in some new weekly boss, which is a massive whale, and it even swallows us, where we have to fight a big unknown dark knight inside it. That is just really crazy. Then we get 2 new map expansions, which will give us the access to the Lost Tower that was already visible and is related to the Primordial Sea, and the Aranias Forest at the east side of Fontaine, which features some new contaminated gameplay elements and more mysteries to figure out. There's also more world quests and a new Hydro boss coming, which will probably be used to farm materials for Furina. In the upcoming event, we can play a variety of minigames, again to unlock Fremine and some other rewards like a crown and Primogems, but most importantly there's a special zoom lens we can unlock for Charlotte, and when you hold her skill, she can use the zoom lens to take pictures while you are still in battle, which is pretty cool. And by the way, we also get another handful of quality of life improvements. The update will bring us some quick start option where we can fight weekly bosses besides the Wolfie and the Storm Terror just from the menu. This is followed by more cards and functions for the TCG game, as well as some updated welcome back bonus and a guide for players who haven't played in a while and new players to get help with all the quests and conditions to unlock them. So yeah, what do you think about the update? I am super excited about this story and Furina, but it's also kinda sad and crazy how fast we've reached the climax in Fontaine now. After 4.2, a lot of things will change, so what do you expect and hope for in the upcoming months in Genshin? Let me know in the comments, and leave a like and subscribe if this video was helpful. Thanks for watching and stay fluffy!